Aloha guys, welcome to my video today on Hawaii Knife and Gear. I'm out on a job site today up here in central Oahu, and if anybody ever wondered what koa trees look like before somebody cuts them down and makes a beautiful ukulele or a knife handle, those trees that you're looking at in the background, those are all koa trees. So very abundant out here in the center of the island. So got a few new knives that I wanted to show you though. First two are going to be from Kubey knives, and was really excited to finally get this one. This first one I actually won in an Instagram giveaway that Kubey was doing, and you know, they showed a bunch of knives on the screen, little video clip, and said if anybody can name all these knives, they'll win a knife. And I guess I picked them all right because I was the winner, and this is the knife that they sent me, which was really awesome. Totally excited to get it. This is the KU203 and very nice little chunky knife. And I've actually seen this before. A friend of mine has one of these, so I have already had this one in hand and seen what it is, and was really excited to see that this was the prize, because as far as it goes, I'm not usually into smaller knives, but this one feels like a big knife in your hand. I mean, it just has a really nice, solid feel to it. It's substantial in your hand. It's got good weight to it. There's no weight relief. With the G10 and everything, it does have a bit of weight to it. I'd say it's, you know, over 4 ounces for sure. I don't have a scale in front of me, but it's a nice little knife. So, good action to it. It's got a really nice big flipper. So, you get a nice full grip on this thing. Even though it's a smaller knife, I get basically 4 fingers, and even though my pinky is not quite all the way on it right here, it sits on the handle of the knife, so it just feels nice and solid in your hand. And just overall, it's a very cool little chunky knife. So if you guys are looking for a smaller EDC type knife, I mean, this thing is, you know, it's not a very big knife overall. This might be 6.5 inches, but very compact little brute of a knife. It came exceptionally sharp, which, you know, it's nice to see. It had a good edge on it already. It's a nice tanto blade design. This would be a great little work knife. It's got a fairly usable clip to it. It goes into your pocket easily. I do like how it has this extended backspacer to use as a lanyard hole, which would make it nice for pulling in and out of the pocket. But overall, pretty happy with this guy. It is a cool little knife. Now, I don't know what they actually call this surface finish. I think they call it a stone wash, but it's not. It's kind of some kind of silver coating they put on this thing. If somebody wants to help me in the comments with what this is called, I don't know, but it's definitely not a satin finish. It's not just raw D2. It does have some kind of coating on it, so hopefully help with any corrosion that might happen because of being D2. But all in all, really happy with this guy, actually. You know, not my normal style, but it's always cool to get something different, and especially something that you like. So, the KU203. And then the second knife that I wanted to show you, I actually bought at the same time, and they said, you know, we're going to ship you this knife. I said, that's awesome. I have another one that I've been looking at. Would it help if I, you know, order it at the same time and combine the shipping? And they said, yeah. So I got this one at the same time. This is the KU237. And you're going to have to bear with me. It is sprinkling just a little bit. So if you see some droplets on the knife, that is why. But this one, I'm in love with this thing, and I don't even really know why. Tanto is not normally my preferred blade shape, but when I first saw this knife, the first one I saw was actually the olive green handle with the black coated blade, which visually is just a really nice color combination to me, and it really made this look very appealing to me, and I'm glad I ordered. I think I paid $38 for this one, which it is absolutely worth $38. It is a fantastic budget knife. It's got a really nice, comfortable spot for your thumb. The grip on it is very comfortable overall. And the construction on this, very open design. It does have a little bit of weight relief, but it only has 2 screws on the whole knife. just the pivot screw, and then the one at the back here holding the clip and the body and the standoff and everything together. So really basic construction, nice action to it, has a really good flip. You can actually kind of middle finger flick it if you catch it right on the fuller there, but it also works on the front side to be able to kind of roll it open with your thumb, so it is not just for aesthetics, that is actually functional. But really cool knife overall. Definitely very happy with this one. This one is going to see some pocket time, and I normally do put a lanyard on the knives that I carry in my pocket, but since this one doesn't have a dedicated spot, I was kind of looking at some options. It does look like you might be able to get one around the standoff without interfering with the blade. I think there's enough room for a piece of paracord there, keep it in frame. Or you could possibly just put one around the backside of the clip here. There's still enough clip area that I don't think that would affect your carrying it. And really, all in all, very happy with this one. The clip on this, really nice design, deep carry clip, and what I think is really nice about it, the tip of it points down just slightly, and it's just enough that you don't feel it in your hand at all. When you grip this knife, there's no hot spot from that clip. I know sometimes when people do a ramp like this, it'll be sticking either straight out or even up a little bit, so you can get that kind of ramp in the front, but then you feel it in the palm of your hand. This one, very nicely finished and does not make any kind of a hot spot there, so really nice, comfortable knife all the way around. Definitely really happy with this guy. So the KU237. And then the last knife that I want to show you, this one I actually got as a gift from my dad, which was totally awesome of him. It's not something that I would probably order for myself, but I have looked at them, was kind of curious. This is the Deejo, and I know they have a bunch of different designs. There's a little booklet in here with all of their styles and handled designs, but really neat little kind of a minimalistic knife that if you're just looking for something to slip in a pocket that's not going to be that huge, chunky tactical knife, just something small for, opening your mail or whatever, this is a pretty cool option, and I totally appreciate him sending it. I know, it's always great to get a gift from family, and really, this one will always stay in my collection. It's something unique, and I totally love it. So it's got this really nice, long, slender blade. And then the frame itself, you can see the lock here is half of the frame. You just kind of squeeze on the clip right here to close it. But really neat little knife. I believe they call this their tortoise shell finish. It's a piece of acrylic or whatever right there. And just a really nice, minimalistic type of knife. But still really large and capable, but doesn't feel that way once it's folded up and you stick it in your pocket. It almost just kind of disappears right there in your pocket. So very cool. Thank you, Dad. I totally appreciate it. And yeah, those are the knives that I want to show you guys today. So enjoy the rest of this little drizzly afternoon view I have going on here. But thank you guys for watching. See you at the next video.